green flag is just waved, and another rookie takes his turn at the point, Ryan Newman.
Oh yeah, we don't run out of rookies. We got plenty of them to throw at you.
He has some veterans lined up behind him. Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, Tony Stewart, Jimmy Spencer, and Jeff Burke, Jeremy Mayfield, all veterans behind him.
Yeah, Spencer fell to 5th, and Dick Berggren.
Well, I was listening to Jimmy Spencer's radio when that incident occurred, and I listened to it all the way through. In fact, I just shut it off so I could talk to you. And Spencer was remarkably calm on the radio, surprisingly calm. When asked what happened, he said, well, he said,
big crash
on the racetrack.
Huge on the back.
Rusty Wallace.
Point leader. Point leader.
Nobody can get a lap back. All this started because the 11 car and Jimmy Spencer got together. They cleared it, and then all this happened behind him. I was looking dead at it.
I don't think Sterling is torn up. I think he just slid in there and stopped with a little bit of damage, but not much.
Yeah, Brett Bodine, Mark Martin, and Jimmy Spencer were all kind of tangled up there bumper to bumper.
That's the 3rd time Rusty's been. He got Rusty this time.
He was actually the first car to get out of shape spin. Here's Steve Park, the 1. Terry Labonte, the 5 car. Rick Mast, the 90 car.
Pickles, cornflakes, and Pennzoil. That's not a good combination.
No, they got mayonnaise in there too, so it's. You got cornflakes, motor oil, and mayonnaise.
Right here, Jimmy Spencer in the 41, Brett Bodine in 11. Right here, Jimmy had to check up because of Mark Martin in the 6. Brett Bodine gets into his left rear quarter panel. They checked up a little bit. Rusty spins, and then this is what happens.
Yeah, that broke Rusty's momentum.
I'd write down the cars involved, but there aren't many that weren't. That might be an easier task. See Jeff Green, Kevin Harvick from above.
Or Ricky Craven in the 32, Jeremy Mayfield in the 19. Those guys just barely getting through. All those lead lap cars.
Darrell, that track narrows up in a hurry when one car gets sideways, let alone 2.
Well, and it's slick. I mean, the sucker's slick, and you just don't have a lot of control. He just tried to gas it and get it to turn all the way around, and he made it worse, kind of like Dale Jr.'s deal.
John Andretti, Hut Strickland, Kenny Schrader.
Point leader on pit road. I don't think Sterling's car is hurt anywhere. Got a little damage to the rear, but not much. 55 got a lap back, and I want you to look at it now.
He lost his left rear tire.
He just got back on the lead lap.
There's his tire right there.
What in the world?
Matt?
Well, Mike, down here behind the 48 pit, Jimmy Johnson's crew working feverishly on the front trying to repair this car for points. Jimmy Johnson, a heartbreaker. What happened?
Well, I'm under here, I guess. I don't know. I was racing hard and must have touched going into 3. Touched tires or something and got loose. Haven't been loose in there all day long. Been racing hard. Just a shame. Started 26th. Had some trouble in some pit stops and been blocked in. And we had a good shot at winning this thing today. I just hate that I made a rookie mistake or whatever there, but we'll be back. Thank everybody at Lowe's and all employee owners. We're having a lot of fun. Just hate that we crashed.
And Dick, he was apologizing to his crew chief Chad Canals. Chad said, don't worry about it, dude. These things happen in big league auto racing.
Sterling Marlin has just made his second of 2 pit stops. In the first stop, he pulled the right, or I shouldn't say he, I've got to be careful. This is Sterling. The crew pulled the right front fender out. Second stop, they put left side tires on it, and they pulled the left front fender. He got both of them, neither one of them very bad. Now he's got 4 fresh tires, and going to try to go see how he can do with that. Mike?
Thanks, Dick. Terry Labonte looking over the damage to his Kellogg Chevy, and Steve Park likewise. 10 cars involved in this crash as Rusty Wallace turns around and half the pack piles in. Welcome back to Richmond. Mike Joy with Darrell Waltrip and Larry McReynolds. Here are how the point standing leaders are faring. Not too well.
Yeah, but look at this guy right here and this guy right here. Now, I mean, they're lucky to even be in the race. Kent's is up there in the 9th. Bush was a lap down, and now he's up there in 11th.
And Rusty Wallace, he's been in several cautions.
You just go a little further than that, not on the graphic, but Ricky Rudd, who was in 8th, he's out of the race. Dale Earnhardt Jr., who was in 9th, he's back out there, but had his problem. So really, most of the cars in the top 10, Rusty being another one.
Rusty's up there in, what, 3rd or 4th, and he's running 28th, 2 laps down.
And they popped the top on Rusty's Ford.
Shock off, and let's send him around. Get the shock off.
Shock problem. May have a busted shock on the right front.
Let me give you the 10 cars who were involved in that crash in no particular order. Michael Waltrip, Jeremy Mayfield, Steve Part, Sterling Marlin, Jeff Green, Rick Mast, Terry Labonte, Rusty Wallace, John Andretti, and Ricky Craven.
And we didn't mention that Kevin Harvick, after that bad wreck, he's back out on the racetrack. So realistically, 13 cautions, 12 cautions, and 43 cars starting. We only have 4 cars that's actually out. Robbie Gordon, Jerry Nadeau, Frank Kimmel, and Randy Renfro.
Yeah, Harvick was in that one too. That's 11 cars.
Yeah, and this, I mean, I haven't seen this many cars torn up since a bad night at Bristol.
Really?
This is a bad night at Bristol, isn't it?
And
it's
one of the
day.
least marked up cars in the whole place is that of Jimmy Spencer, and another is Jeff Gordon.
Ryan Newman's car looks pretty clean too.
That it does.
It's kind of funny how the guys without much damage are all in the front. Tony Stewart's car got the right side, but
one little donut on the right side of Spencer's car. That's Jimmy Johnson's tire mark. Or no, it's not. Jimmy was on the left side. That's somebody else.
Bordeaux's car is not too bad. Flames are all still intact.
Now the right front of Tony Stewart's car is
his left side
up.
That's a good sign when it's your right side. It's all beat up, not your left.
Left side looks much better than the right side.
When your right side is beat up, that means you're passing people. When your left side's beat up, that means you're getting passed.
Ryan Newman's our leader as we get ready for the restart. Only 3 times have consecutive races been won by rookies. Billy Wade, 1964, Dick Hutcherson, 1965, and Tony Stewart 3 years ago.
Be ready. Green and green.
57 laps to go.
Well, we know Newman is fast. I mean, we've seen him qualify track records on poles. Now he needs to be real consistent.
Top 3 clear the lap car. Brett Bodine, Ryan Newman, Jeff Gordon, and Tony Stewart.
And right behind Newman, a fellow who's had 18 straight DNWs. Did not win. It's Jeff Gordon.
There you go. There's side of Tony's car.
Tony Stewart in the 20. He didn't waste any time at all getting by Jeff Gordon.
I don't think he's going to waste any time at all getting by all these guys because he's looking pretty racy.
Remember, Stewart started this race among the last 3 after an engine change.
There's some kind of trend there, Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen that happen. Kansas did it. Sterling did it. Now this kid's doing it.
And there where he looks so strong, he's able to drive that thing down in the corner deep, but yet it still stays on the bottom and goes to the middle of the corner, especially right down here in turn 3 and 4. Watch that thing rotate right around the bottom right there.
The car looks a little free, but that makes it fast. And you know, Tony, he's used to riding on the right rear. He's your midget sprint car driver. He's used to that.
Hey, Darrell, how about Steve Grissom, who hopped into this petty ride, the number 44, just 3 races ago, and he's out here running in 7th place.
The 1993 Busch champion.
Yeah, and I mean, he hadn't really been doing anything but testing. So, you know, it's not surprising it'd take him 2 or 3 races to kind of get back in the groove, but he's in the groove today.
That car and Mayfield's both look pretty good.
Tony Stewart is making some ground up on Ryan Newman. About 2 car lengths, 52 to go next time by.
Well, let's see, that's 2 more hours, so.
Oh, no.
We're averaging 25 miles an hour today, so it's just.
Still have 19 cars on the lead lap.
And still have 39 cars officially in the race, 34 of them on the racetrack.
1 minute we're down to 10 or 12 cars on the lead lap, and then all of a sudden there's a caution, and we have 19.
Well, when the leader wrecks, a bunch of cars have been getting their lap back.
Over and over again.
Dick Berggren.
With one of the real veterans of Winston Cup racing, Terry Labonte. Such a wild race today, and we had a wild race on Friday night. So many accidents. Why is this happening?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what caused that wreck that we were in there. I saw some guys get sideways up there, lap cars, you know, in the way a lot, and the track doesn't really have two grooves. It's got about a groove and a half, so it makes it pretty tough there. But just one of those deals.
Disappointed Terry Labonte. We'll look forward to seeing you in Maryland.